controls, right?
No, they can hear us.
Oh, okay.
No music?
Kind of a pre-show thing.
Double check me.
Hello, hello.
Greetings.
Hotspot Las Vegas.
It's the Hilton Hotel and Casino, baby.
Yay.
You steal the cup, or you were actually there?
I was there.
Yeah.
I bought it. Bought it in Las Vegas.
Oh, very nice.
Happy Turkey Day.
Yeah.
Happy
Happy Turkey Day. Dun, dun, dun,
Mm.
dun.
I think I have a double audio somewhere. Oh, here it is. I shut it off. Never mind.
I didn't hear it.
Okay. I am ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
You okay there, Stuart?
Yeah, I was the last minute. I was doing some stuff, and then credit card company was like, "Hey, you got fraud going on." I'm like, "No, I don't need this phone call right now." I said, "If we're all worst times," it's like right there.
Those were legit purchases from Thailand.
Yeah. No,
You
they're all
hate
legit.
yourself, you-
They're asking me from like November, the 17th. I'm like, well, if it was fraud, it's a little late.
Hi, Paul Weber.
Hey, Paul Weber.
And if anybody wants to jump in,
He doesn't have a soundbite, does he, Paul Weber?
He has live from Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. It's Good Morning, Haas.
Yeah. No, but I mean one from you to him.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
No, like you get the rich vibes and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
I know not everybody gets one. I'm just wondering. Just
I gotta work on that. It's tough. It's tough.
I like your shirt, Matt.
Oh, thank you. I this was my after Thanksgiving shirt. I just threw it on. Thank you. It's very, very flannel
Yeah.
and long sleeve. Keeps me
Very good.
warm.
Ah, rich vibe.
hey, rich vibes.
Yay.
Good evening.
You see, look at
House.
this. We got these people. Everybody. Nobody's eating
Everyone
that
who
stuff.
doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving is here with us.
Yeah, they're in the UK. That's funny.
Stuart and Laura, I have a question for you. So if you
Yes.
had a soundbite on Good Morning Haas, when I bring on your comment, what soundbite would it be?
That's cheating. I don't know. You gotta bestow it on people. Yeah.
Well,
I don't
you could
know.
do something with running for me. I don't know if there's...
Yeah,
It's gotta
maybe
be
like-
it's gotta be a short thing. So I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, like some kind of...
Less than 3 seconds or 3 seconds or whatever.
Like running feet or something.
It's gotta be something. We'll think about it.
I have the clippity clop horse hooves. I know that's not feet, but yeah, that's maybe pointing me in the right direction. And maybe Stuart, you could be like something to do with low voltage installs or something like that. Like the camera is online. I don't know.
Or you could do a lightning bolt. Like some kind of... With the camera or something, like flashes or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
I
He's talking about
haven't thought
sound bites
about
more
doing
like it.
visuals.
Yeah, more a soundbite than anything. Yeah, we'll think of something. I like the offline thing, maybe of something like warning, you are offline. I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
Stack
that's a good
Overflow.
one.
The cameras are down. Facility insecure. IP lockout. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Or it could be your landlord. What kind of trash is that?
Yeah, I put out talking about that. I put a ladder out. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hear about this. So fiberglass ladder. I had to cut it in half. I don't know if did I ever tell you that story? I had to cut it in half to get it in a taxi. No.
Yeah.
So I replaced that ladder because I put it together once and it was kind of wobbly and stuff. It wasn't safe. So I said, all right, I'm gonna get rid of it and replace it. Then I had to throw it out. So
another non-USA resident is here. Whit Profit from Hugh Demand. Hello from Canada.
Oh, I was gonna say, where is he? Canada.
Welcome. Hi, Whit.
Hi, Whit.
If anybody wants to
the
jump in, we
Hanger
got a
Outers.
window.
Hanger Outers.
Is that the name of the audience of this show?
Yeah, I guess so. Hanger Outers.
Hanger Outers. Whit, we've just coined the phrase thanks to you. You get credit.
Yeah, you gotta pat yourself on the back.
You have to administer it to yourself. Yes.
Yeah.
It was 5:30, and I was saying to Stu, I was like, "You want to get ready?" And he's like, "For the first time, you're telling me to get ready."
Yeah, and it's an hour, but an hour seems good. We kind of.
Then I went and I set the computer up and everything. I went to go get my mic. He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, she would. I usually hand her the mic and turn on her light. She was doing it herself. We setting up the computer. I was like, wow.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had John Venturini. He's sending us all his healthy food stuff there. I said, me and Stuart had pierogies and ham and I said maybe I'll send him mine.
And vegetables. And
vegetables.
Stuff, yeah, we don't do the turkey. What Laura wants, Laura gets. She wanted ham and pierogies.
But you don't like ham. I mean, you don't like turkey.
Pierogies and mashed potatoes. That's appropriate.
Yeah, just a different form. Right. Sure.
No wrong way. No wrong way.
Oh, but Whit says, I love those self-administered. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet over here.
Yeah, it's very quiet. Yeah. I finished that VFW, and then they said they want a camera inside, which they always do. They do it outside, and they see how clear everything looks and how cool it is, and they're like, we don't have one inside. So, of course, the manager's like, why do we need one inside? And the owner's like, yes, we need the one inside to protect you. And then she's like, I don't need no protecting. She's like, well, we're going to protect the customers from you beating up the customers. Yeah. So there was some bickering back and forth, but I got to put one more camera now and a router for better Wi-Fi. They have like tin ceilings throughout the place. That blocks the Wi-Fi from upstairs, which is yeah. And I've been living with it like that for years. So it's like, since I had to run an internet cable to the recorder on the first floor, they actually have an internet line running downstairs now. So I just got to split off with a router or switch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna. I picked out a router for them with Wi-Fi. So hopefully they'll be all set.
I think is Whit telling us he's leaving. Bye, Whit.
Oops, often.
Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate the view.
Yeah, thanks, Whit. Always a pleasure.
Yeah. We love the drop-ins.
Oh, I meant oven.
Oh.
I think he's still here then.
Oh, okay. I wasn't quite sure how to read that.
I meant oven. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they were very appreciative. And the lady was like, I had the one camera that sees on the face, because it's a members only club. I couldn't get that camera up and running because it was a different brand.
Now he's at night all.
Oh no.
Night. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. In the UK. I mean Canada. The too many people that they keep track of. That camera wasn't working. It was a different brand. I had to use a different brand because I needed a smaller profile. I needed 4 inches and all my other cameras were like 5.25. So I was just like, I couldn't fit it on the door frame. But last minute, I couldn't get it configured, so I had to call tech support and stuff, and they were like, "Aren't you gonna go? Aren't you gonna leave? You've been here all day." And I'm like, "No, I gotta get that camera on." And they don't understand because that's like the whole payoff. You need to get that main camera up, and I'm like, either what? Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Is the camera just bolted to the door, or is it like inset, or how did you?
No, bolted. They had one on surface mounted on the frame. That's exactly how I did it.
Does it stick out? Like,
yes.
Will it like snag someone's face if they like?
No.
Okay.
There's plenty of room. They're used to it already. So.
Okay.
Yeah. If anything, mine's is slightly bigger profile.
Because there was a sub shop that I went to, and they had this big box on the door jamb, and it stuck out like 3 inches. And you pull the door towards yourself, and you get this big hunk of steel like going right past your face. It was always a little.
Oh no, it wasn't on the door itself. It's on the outside of the frame, the outside frame, not on the door.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't move with the door.
I see.
Like it's looking at you, and you open the door, and it stays looking at you.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay. Now I follow.
Yeah.
See, or you could do what I do. See, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but my doorbell, I have a little thin strip of wood, and then I have the stone blocks. Like, or the surface mounted, the faux. But it's real stone, but it's like they're thin. And they're on that metal cage or whatever. But I couldn't fit the doorbell because it has to. Like, half of it went over into the rocks. So what I did was I got the multi-tool out that vibrates, and I cut the rocks away around the doorbell.
Oh yeah. Sure, cool.
And it's
got to be careful because. You can't put it back once you cut it off.
Yeah. And I'm like, if I ever get a different brand doorbell and it's smaller, I'm going to have this big, ugly.
That might be a problem.
I should have rethought that. I should have found a way to mount it on the stone, but mount it flush. Like I could have carved something in the wood shop where it matched the weird stone profile.
That it went over both and leveled it out, right?
Yeah. I could have cobbled something together like that, but I didn't even think about it. I'm like, oh, I just need this flash. Next thing I know, I'm tearing through but it worked. It worked.
Yeah.
But that's usually what happens. You're in the moment, and you're like, just doing whatever you got to do, and then afterwards it's like, oh no.
That's why they were like, oh, you can probably use, because I couldn't get the camera configured, and the older guy, the owner, was like, oh, the bigger cameras would have fit there, and I'm like, no, it wouldn't. And I've been stressing about this thing for like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? We were talking about doing the job, and then I'm waiting for the check to clear. I was like, I knew it wasn't gonna fit. Anything else. I was like, I just have to get that camera working. And then, of course, when I got it working, they were like, oh my God, it's so clear. And they were like, it's nighttime outside and it looks like it's daylight. I'm like, yeah, these are special night view cameras, and you paid for something really good. And
I said, just do it. I said, it's like when you get the glasses, like you had the glasses.
Yeah, you're like, oh wow,
all scratched and everything, and then you get the new lenses. I said, you got a new toy for them all now, and then they were like,
so they had it on their phones, that pinching and zooming, and the 80-year-old guy is like, oh my God, I can't believe you can do that. He goes like, hey, there's a penny on the floor, and all the other old men started laughing. He's like, go get it.
I love it. I love when clients are happy. That's fun.
Yeah, that's the payoff. I mean, besides the check, you gotta love it when they're just amazed.
And then he Stuart comes home and he's like, they're all laughing at work. They're like, isn't your wife gonna be mad that you're out and you're not home?
Yeah, I'm out making money.
I said, but my thing is, they don't understand how me and him are like. We're like, if you're working, I'm only losing you for 1 day. If you're gonna come back now, I'm gonna go back tomorrow, and I'm gonna lose you for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? I said, I'm okay with it. I said, and you're working.
I like to bang it out when I can, and I gotta move on to something.
It's not like
I went to collect a check, collect my tools, and then for the next 4 days, not worry about it because I gotta go through the weekend. They're just thinking, oh, you could you're here too long. Go home. I'm like, no.
It's nice that they're looking out for you, but
Yeah.
you know what's best for you. So
Yeah, I know what I gotta do. It was kind of funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean though, because my one friend, I'm helping him. Every time I go there, I solve some huge business problems, and it's just stuff I inherently know. But he's like, one time he threw $300 at me. He's like,
Yeah.
"This is yours. Just take it." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "No, you don't. You just saved me huge." And he didn't do it. And this past time, I helped him with that video project, and he was going to play an hour and 20 minutes worth of footage. What was it? 37 times or whatever like that, and then it was going to record. I'm like, no, you just get the MP4s down from the internet, and then it's like,
oh yeah, you described that one before. Yeah.
I'm like, no, you don't need to do it that way. He was so happy.
Yeah.
He might actually make a profit on the job now because he was going to do it his way.
But not everybody has the practice, the discipline, the want to do it, and it's.
And I helped him with his streaming. He didn't know how to do streaming, and I got that all set up.
That's why sometimes with the sound effects and stuff, it may sound easy just to ask you for a sound file, but I don't want to bother you. I don't want to ruin your flow. I know you got every minute counted for.
You can ask me to do whatever it is creative that you need help with. I love helping people. Don't hold back.
No, but I know that your time is limited. Your time is limited.
Dude, listen. My time is limited, but it's never limited for friends. So.
If they're busy at that minute, they'd be like, but
yeah.
No, I tell him all the time. Sometimes I'm like, just ask Matt. If you don't want my if you don't only want my opinion, ask somebody else.
Some things would be easier, but in a way, I have to learn them because if I want to make many of these things, like sound bites or the graphics layers on the screen and stuff like that, I gotta be able to, like, I just learned how to make a WM file that works for streaming for layers. And if I just would have asked for a file, I would have learned it. So it's kind of both things,
I love it. Well, I mean, Tallboy just asked me how to use make.com, and I've been using it all of fucking 10 minutes, and I'm like, I'll tell you exactly what I know.
All of 10 minutes first. Yep.
It's going to be crazy. Next week, baby, I'm taking 2, and if I pass 3 instructor-led courses, it'll be 4 days. 4 days out because the one class is 2 days, so I'm on the calendar for 3 days worth of training, and if I pass, I'm gonna book Friday for a 4th day.
Wow!
4 days worth of instructor-led training. It's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Wow, that sounds like when I took my low voltage license. You needed 82 hours. Of classes. It was like $4,000 to take the class, and then they don't charge you for the classes, do they?
I have what they call a learning pass. It's a $3,000 yearly cost, and I can take as many instructor-led courses. And
that's awesome.
I could take each exam twice.
Awesome.
And the one exam I'm going to take is $300, and the other 2 exams I'm going to take are $500 each.
That is adding up.
Yeah, it's
adding up.
And I started doing some admin stuff because they granted me full admin rights to this tool across the entire company. Wow. And what we have to do is we have to look at each person that has an account and either confirm their account or knock them down to viewer or delete them. And the same is a different path for vendors who have accounts too, because it's a little bit different. And we have a 500 seat license, and we just started on Friday tearing through that work, and we have 320 people that need to get full membership, and we need to take away membership for about 20, and we need to add about 60. So it's like, it's not hard work, but you can't undo. And, well, I mean, I guess in some instances you can, but you got to get it right. You got to get it right. And one person's like, hey, I lost this access. And I'm like, yeah, well, it was in our notes to delete you. And he's like, no, I'm not supposed to be deleted. So, like, we're going to get a lot of that, you know?
Oh, wow.
Like, oh, boy.
And these classes are virtual or they're in person? Zoom. Okay.
Zoom. But they're instructor-led. They're live classes.
Sure.
Yeah. And if you miss a class, you're instantly unenrolled automatically.
Wow.
You can't miss the class. Or you can, but if you do, then you gotta rebook and take it all over again.
You're hosed.
And I'm still going through my make.com self-paced courses. And I'm 2 of the 3 lessons down for my next credential. I'm going to get 3 credentials for make.com. I already got 1. I'm partway through the second
Rick
one.
5 says, okay, I'm going to jump off, guys. Got an early start in the morning. Night, everyone. Night.
Night, Rich Vibes.
Join.
Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good Friday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, forget it. So it's a weekday. Some people have work tomorrow. I'm actually off tomorrow. The library's closed for Thursday and Friday. I said to Stuart, I said, all these years that we went for Thanksgiving and had to rush back to go back to work tomorrow, and now we're,
Yeah.
My full-time job, it's Thanksgiving and the day after. Now, it's not Christmas and Christmas Eve. It's only Christmas. Christmas Eve is a work day.
Well, you know what they... No, go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, New Year's has always been New Year's Day is the holiday, not New Year's Eve. You work New Year's Eve, but it's New Year's Day as well.
Oh.
What were you going to say, Laura?
So what they do to us for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, they make us work for 4 hours. So I said to them, first of all, Christmas Eve is my birthday. I am not coming in for my birthday. And I'm not coming in for 4 hours. That's ridiculous. It's like, what are you coming in for 4 hours and making them go back home? I was like, I don't care if you don't give me off, I'm calling out sick. So I said, I'm not coming in for 4 hours. I was like, nope, not for 4 hours.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense to me. Yeah. I didn't tell these people when I was gonna go back for the camera. Thinking about Laura. Monday, I don't have anything lined up, right?
I don't know. It's holiday today. I'm not thinking.
You're not thinking? Okay,
I'm
sorry.
not thinking about it. Tomorrow you can ask me all the questions in the world.
Okay. I have it on my mind too. I can't.
You have it all the time on your
all
mind.
the time. I can't stop. Wheels are turning.
I know. That's why I was thinking when you sat in that chair over there, I was like, he's gonna start thinking of it all the time.
They were telling me, they were like, I was like, oh, well, I'm done. And I said, can I get that check? I know they were holding a check for me. And she was like, no, we can write in the other camera and the other Wi-Fi. I was like, I don't even know how much it is. I said, technically your invoice is completed. I'll make you a new invoice. So you give me that check.
Did they do it?
Yeah.
See, that's just the way. One of my Fiverr gigs was for 3 videos. And each one was for a book. So it was for 3 books. I had to do a video for each book. He sent me 1 book. And I did the video. And I'm like, it's done. I don't have the other 2 books. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I could extend out the gig, the deadline. And then when they come in, I can do them. Or I can close it out now and you pay me in full, and then I'll just owe you the 2 or whatever. And it's kind of a vague answer. I'm like, this is starting to sound a little sketchy. But we decided on, well, let's move out the gig. And then you send me the 2 books. He never said he was going to send them to me. He just said, okay. And then they showed up yesterday. So I'm like, okay, now I got the 2 books. This is the thing about this business is it's a lot of hope and a prayer, but it always works out. Like the people we deal with come through. Like I've never really had it bite me. So I just like I could have been a hard ass about it, but I'm like, I never worked with this guy, but like you gotta give people like a little bit of the benefit of the doubt. So anyway,
yeah,
I got those 2 books, so I'm gonna do those 2 books, and then I'm gonna close it. And that's a big invoice because that's 3 videos and that's 3 jobs in one that I'm getting paid. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good when the good ones come. It'll probably be quiet. It'll probably be quiet until after Christmas, I would think. Yeah. I got one warranty job.
Season. No, Stuart. November, December is the busiest season.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Everyone's buying. Buy.
No.
You should see the chatter on the mastermind group. Some people are saying how much they're earning in a single day. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Well, your gig's doing well.
Well, I'm the small guy on the totem pole. I'm only cranking out 60 videos a month. Other people are 100, 120 or
That's
more.
crazy. Wow.
Tiffany is a prodigy. She had a $9,000 month one month.
Wow.
That's real money.
That's insane.
And it's all profit. There's no expenses. That's like right to the bottom line. Now I don't think she's had that since. I mean, but she gets, I don't know, crazy.
Yeah. I'm trying to see my software here. 1 second. Oh, what's that? John's around.
Oh, that's the mango.
Oh, he's still eating. He's still there. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, listen. When you go to Fogo, it is a multi-hour affair. At least 3. At least. Yeah, mango papaya cream.
Even
they
when
say it's good for digestion. I don't know if they're just telling you that so you buy it, but I always get it.
Yeah. I don't know if I could eat for a couple of hours. I eat. I mean, I eat all day, but I eat little portions. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could do a marathon sitting down eating beef.
I had a mountain of food, and then we let it sit for like an hour, and then we tried to go do dessert, and we were shoving desserts in our faces. And my son and his girlfriend are into the Great British Bake Off show or whatever, and so they had cherry cheesecake. It was I don't know what it was. It was really good, and then Paris's mom handmade a cherry pie that was it had cream on it, had cream in the bottom, and then the cherries on the top, and the handmade crust. I was like, oh dear God, so decadent.
I'm switching things around.
Oh, you got the.
I'm trying to get it working, but it's not working. Oh my God, what's going on here?
Little jarring as a host to boom, then see yourself up on
sorry. Sorry.
Bang.
I don't know. It's not turning on now. It's the interface is open, but doesn't seem to be working.
So I was this morning. I said I'm gonna finally break down, and I wanted like 2 more pairs of sneakers, and I was like, I narrowed it down because I went crazy looking at all these places, who has the cheaper deal and everything else. So I said, I'm going to go with DSW. Then all of a sudden I looked on Amazon. Amazon had the sneakers for 45, and DSW had them for 60. I was like, I'm going with the 45. So I was like, honey, can I send a picture of what I want? And
the link, you mean?
the link, and
yeah.
And then I gotta get one more pair on DSW, and then I'm finished. I got 5 pairs, and I'm good.
I was like, how many do you need for the year? She was like, well, it's a deal. I just won't use
Like you
it.
said, it's a deal. It's like, how can you go wrong with having sneakers for $40, and then you wait till next year when you gotta buy them and they're $60? It's like $20 difference. It's like, no, I want to buy them now. Put them in the closet, and then when the time comes.
I just put my new sneakers on for the first time today.
It's amazing, right? When you get them, it's like,
I love it. When I first wear them, maybe these are a little more pronounced because it's a different model.
You said it's a little bit thicker, right? The sole?
It's thicker. But the thing about running shoes is when you rock forward, you kind of fall forward because the shoes are, I guess it's hard to explain, but they're kicked up by the toes. So if you're standing flat-footed, you're okay. But if you lean a little forward, then the shoe goes clunk, and then your whole body. So I found myself like falling forward a little bit today because I wasn't.
That's why I can't believe how like some runners, they run on their tippy toes. They don't even, the bottom doesn't even, the soles don't even touch the ground. Like, how do they do that?
Crazy.
Yeah, you got to be moving pretty fast.
Now, when I took karate, they had us run on the balls of our feet just to strengthen and callus them, because when you kick, you don't make contact with your toe, you bend your toe up. And then, anyway. But that was just for strength and callus purposes. But, yeah.
Why is this program not working? Oh, I'm sorry, changing the subject. Trying to get it to work and it's driving me nuts.
Maybe it needs to be on before the stream starts. I don't know. Does it need connected to a stream key?
No, it says it's connected to vMix.
All right.
vMix IP. Maybe the IP is wrong. Yeah, but it was working before. That's what drives me crazy. Okay, let me try to. What is the IP of vMix? How do we find that out?
With the IP of address?
Yeah, there's an address for vMix. The interface.
vMix is local. It's running local. You mean vMix call?
No, vMix itself.
That doesn't make sense. Oh, if it's local, it'd be 192.168.something.
There's a control interface. There's a web control interface that I think it links up to.
Technology.
Yeah. Forget where it is. Oh my god. I should have prepared better.
Well, enjoy the show for now.
Yeah, it's telling me address 127.0.01 and port 8088.
127.0.0.1. That's the home. That means local. Do you ever see those shirts? There's no place like 127.0.0.1 because it's like a nerdy inside joke. There's no place like home.
Okay, so I guess that's the local address. But it doesn't seem to be
the local default address. It's not even,
Yeah. Doesn't seem to be working.
Nope. That's your problem. You gotta figure out what that IP needs to be. Because that seems wrong. Would be my guess. But who knows? It's Windows.
Yeah. But it's funny, out of the gate, it was working. Now it's not.
So, You got Stranger Things on Flux
Yeah,
Stewart?
Yeah, you didn't watch it yet, right?
No. But do you have any?
I did not either. I haven't had a moment free time. And Danny kept me up all night last night, so I'm way way behind on my sleep. Although I woke up, I think I got up at like 2, and then I got up at like 5:30, and I'm like, okay, I should just stay up. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna rest my eyes. And then it was like 7:15. I'm like, damn it. I slept too long.
Did you start the interview? Not the vampire one.
Yeah, caught up.
Telemasca.
I am up to see episode 3. I just watched or 4, but it's like it's weird because at first you're like starting to fall asleep, and then it gets you going, and then it's like, all right, now I want to see what the next one is, and I'm like, if I do a marathon and just finish it, well, no.
There's a lot of good stuff on. Now tomorrow, presuming things aren't hosed up because of the holidays, sometimes they don't run new shows. I watch New Horizons. That's about a town in Alaska where there's a psychopath who's trying to do some terroristic sabotage of some kind. And then there's Welcome to Derry. I watch on Fridays. I'm sorry. Welcome to Derry's Sunday. And then Friday there's also Pluribus.
I didn't start that yet. I started looking at it.
So good. It's so good. It's so good.
I'm glad you say it because I don't see it from the trailers. I'm like, I don't know.
No. It's a little slow. Like you got to give it 25 minutes for it to get going. But once it gets going, you're like, holy ish.
We finally watched crazy. Frankenstein. It was good. It was good.
Did you like it? Okay.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. It was interesting. It was a long. Oh my god! It was like 2 hours and something.
Yeah, it's pretty long.
I was like, wow, it's long.
Yeah, but most good movies are, I guess. So pretty normal these days.
But it's like we're sitting there and we're like, he's looking for bodies, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, this one's got strong arms. This one's got a weird head.
It's like they got nobody smells anything, and then finally they show the ice, and it's like.
Yeah, I was just like, all this flesh, and then they don't talk about refrigeration, and they show them pushing some blocks for some ice blocks for like 3 seconds, and I was like, oh well, that was a try at showing some kind of refrigeration. So I think you got a suspense belief, right?
A little bit. There's something about shows that are set in a different time in the past that it just resonates with me. Not that I have an association with that time, but I just love the continuity of it, and just it feels like you're actually there, and everything's in color, of course, because things weren't black and white back then. They were just black and white on the photographs. But so when I see like old-timey stuff with old cars and you know, like you don't think about like my grandmother used to put the clear plastic on her hair so it wouldn't get ruined in the rain.
Yeah, I remember those.
On these old-timey shows, not any of these we're talking about, but just some shows that are like in the 20s or whatever, you see the hot teenage girls with those clear plastic things over their hair. Like, oh my God, they are like really hot. But I'm like, they've got the granny thing. But wait a minute, they're the modern day grannies right now. It's just, I don't know. There's something about that concept that just resonates with me. And Welcome to Derry is set way back in the turn of this, 20th century. Like 1906, I think it is, or something like that. And I'm like, that's cool. And then they even flash back further into the 1800s, and then they come, I don't know. And Frankenstein was like that. Frankenstein was, when was that set? That was set in
I don't even know.
I don't even know.
1860,
long time.
1880, something like that. Like it was castles and horseback, like, wow. Think about that. They're in this castle and they caught word that someone might visit in a week. There's no way to call them. Like, there's no way to, like, confirm. Like, you just gotta hope they show up. It's just like a different time.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I like good story, and I like stories that are, I don't know.
It's like that Brittenton that I watched, the TV series. It's amazing how they do all the stuff on there, and like there's no cell phone, no nothing. It's all,
Yeah, but that's how it was, right? Yeah, we're lucky to sit through it and see an answer or a reply from a piece of mail. They take weeks to get anything. Yeah.
Well, they had newsletters. They had somebody writing stuff in there, and she would write all the gossip and stuff. She had a certain name, and they were waiting for her letter that they would tell everybody.
Yeah, I don't watch a show, but the concept's there. It's fun. I was even looking at a documentary on The Matrix. And you didn't think about this at the time. They're The Matrix. Remember the first Matrix movie? And, the whole thing was they escaped the Matrix by going to phone booths and picking up the telephone. Those don't exist anymore, And when it came out, that was period accurate. Like, that was modern day. But it was like, 25 years ago before the cell phones?
Like, what was the other one? Bill and Ted, when they traveled.
Bill and Ted. Yeah, the phone booth.
The phone booth.
I like good story. I could be. I could be a director. I think I would be good at that.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily coming up with the story, but like executing the story in an entertaining way and period accurate.
You're a very visual person, man. Yeah, that's why you do good with the videos. Yeah, you come up with your angles and.
I do have a creative side, but I mean, I know what I want, and I know what I don't know. There's something about the Hollywood entertainment that has always resonated with me, but
you could do something with your little wizards. The little Legos. You'd be surprised when people come up.
You like to stop animation?
I don't know if I ever told you, but one of my friends, her son, Thomas the Tank, the trains, he made a whole set. The son took like the whole thing in the house. Made a board, the whole thing, made all the little trains, and had the voices and everything. He got like on YouTube. He did so many episodes and stuff that they sent him a check for $700. And he got so many subscribers. And
probably put a lot more than 700 in there.
But I mean, I'm just saying, it's just like, he just did this little thing. And I said to my coworker, I was like, you have an apartment and he made a board like that? He had that in your apartment and everything? She was like, yeah. I was like,
yeah, some people.
I'll find it.
I'll
find it and I'll send you the.
Some
the
people
link.
Get the bug, like Matt Haas.
It's amazing.
He told me he's gonna go every morning for a couple of years. You'd be like, no way.
Then I have another friend. His son, he plays the guitar, and he's got like thousands and thousands of subscribers just watching the show. And I'm like, how does he? All he's doing is sitting there playing the guitar.
Laura, this was the exact dinner conversation we had, because you know, Paris's dad, my son's girlfriend's name is Paris. Her dad is an artist, and he is he's taking a crack at writing and illustrating his own book. He's authoring a child's book. Now, he was always the artist, you know, of someone else's book, but now he's doing it. And of course he's brilliant and he's got talent and he's a professional. And anyway, so he's working with an agent they're going through the traditional publishing route. And I'm like, we were talking about publishing versus self-publishing, and the thing with self-publishing is you got to do all the marketing yourself, and it's expensive. It's an investment, like it's a huge outlay of cash that you got to self-fund, banking on yourself coming through, and you know you're a first-time author. You know it's a big risk. And I'm like, he showed me his studio, and oh my god. He's got the MacBook. He's got this huge tablet, like a 27-inch Wacom drawing tablet.
Yeah, those look nice.
And then behind him, he's got all the analog stuff. He's got like, you know, the drawing boards and everything, all the pencils and all of the stuff. And he's got scanners and die cutting machines and printers and stuff, because some of the things he does physically out of cut paper, and some of the things he does all hand drawn, some of the things he does computer. And I'm like, look, if you had a YouTube channel, you could grow a 200,000 person audience within a year, because they love to watch people, you know, chat, and you know, I'm going to do my art and chat. People will tune into that for hours. And then I said, what you could do is you could go to the publisher and say like, oh, by the way, I've got a captive audience of 200,000 people who love me. And that's a built-in, you know, customers. A certain percentage are going to buy the book. Like, nah, I don't want to do it. I'm like, what do you mean you don't want to do that? You gotta do it live. He says, well, I did a video once. And I edited that video forever. And it was really good. I'm like, no. Just go live with it. There's no video editing.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's easier than you think.
It was all standoffish. I was like, Douglas Adams, he did the Dilbert cartoon. Before the internet was the internet, and all he had was email. Well, not before the internet. Like, anyway, he had an email list of 100,000 people before people even knew what email lists were. And he would go and push his art. And he was like, oh, by the way, I got 100,000 people. They're like, oh, what? Oh, would you send them an email? He's like, yeah, I'll send them an email if you give me $75,000. You know, this is my list. You know, anyway, anyway, I was like, I will buy all of the equipment, come down here, and we'll do 3 live shows. I'll run everything. It will be so successful, you'll do it yourself from there on out. I guarantee it. He's like, I don't know. I'm like, what can I do?
Just like on YouTube, every once in a while, I try to do like a little short. And the other day, I did one with the new sneakers, like one of the new sneakers.
I saw that.
And I was like, I got 100 and something views. I was like, people just look at anything, and all I did was
there's a lot of eyeballs out there, so it's
no, but I'm just saying, like, all I did was 2 minutes say that I did this, showed my sneakers, and the next minute it's like 100 and something views, and I was like, oh my god. You know, like Mama Guide gets how many people, and she's doing all that artwork that she's doing. I mean, I can't sit for hours, but I'll watch her for a good few minutes to see what she's doing and stuff, and you know, like when she was doing the wrapping up the papers and
fiercely loyal over there. I you know, she has me on her show every now and then, and I would get 35, 40 subscribers. 35 or 40 subscribers.
That's amazing.
That's not nothing. Like that is anyway, but she deserves it. She's very creative and entertaining, and yeah, it's a big deal. Big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go on more people's shows. It really helps. As a content creator, you get on other people's shows and you get more people seeing you, get more people curious about you. It's like a multiplier. It's like a cheat code.
Like I felt so bad the other night. What was it? Last night? Last night was Wednesday. Oh boy was on, and he's like, "Laura, do it. Anybody want to jump on?" And I'm like, I'm half asleep, and got home.
But you could have.
You know, it's like I want to support him, but just to jump on.
Now you know what it feels like when we ask all the time. It's not always the opportune moment.
I know. Yeah. But he's like giving the shout out of the names. He's like, "Laura, do it."
Yeah, it's like, I'm calling you out. You're gonna come, right? Yeah. But Matt, you've been on a couple other shows this year. You did pretty good.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm James Hicks. We're doing a thing. I'm doing a thing with him. Been on his channel 4 or 5 times. That last one, that was my best episode with him, where we talked about security.
Oh yeah.
I have the raw footage. I'm gonna keep meaning to cut it up because I want to take all my knowledge and cut it down to like 45 seconds, just rapid fire. Bam. Didn't get around to that yet. Yeah. I think Roy had me on a while ago. I think I was on Billy's channel.
Billy's
on your channel.
On another subject, Billy's doing that sales thing on December 1st.
Monday. I don't know if I'll be able to catch it because that's my training day.
I'm gonna tune into that and see. It's got to be interesting. See how the hell they're gonna do that.
It's a different world. Like you'll really understand all the mechanics of that business.
Yeah.
He knows it. He's working on a course. He's gonna.
What time is that coming on? Do you know?
1, I think. Let me see. It's on Ecamm.
Maybe I won't do anything Monday. I gotta clean this place up. Maybe that's what I'll do on Monday. I'll clean and watch him.
Ecamm Live. Let's see. Video. No. Live. Cyber Monday live selling. 10 a.m.? 10 a.m. Yeah.
Probably doing a whole day thing.
Yeah.
Well, you figure it's at least an hour. I don't know about all day.
Well, that's before my training. My training starts at 3. But I'm busy. I'm busy on Monday. I don't think I can make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Now he is going to be on James Hicks's. We're trying to schedule that.
Oh, Billy? Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the second week of December, which is right around the corner. And it's going to be live selling and Amazon influencer. And I think I'm going to be on this. I'm going to be on it. It's going to be Billy, myself, and James Hicks.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I will probably.
Well, it's a great subject. That's what it is. So.
Yeah. Well, you should have seen Billy and I when we were at Creator Camp, because Creator Camp let you book your own session in the evening. And if people want to show up, they show up. And he did 3 of these live selling things. And I was at each one of them where he was running the show. And then every now and then I would chime in when he needed an anecdote or an example or something like that. I try and stay quiet, have him kind of lead it because, it's his session.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of the way it'll be with James Hicks, is I'll be there, but Billy will probably do 80% of the talking and I'll do 20%. With James obviously being the host, interjections. that. But he's working on a course, and he told me, he's like, you should have your Notion database downloadable and sell it, and then people could take the course, and then after the course they could buy your Notion, product tracker, customer tracker thing that I put together. And I'm like,
it's not bad, man.
It has some pros and cons, and I'm thinking about it. Essentially, you could end up being a software developer, and it's like, I don't know if I want to troubleshoot, because what if someone has trouble? Then they're gonna have to get a hold of me. I'm gonna have to tell them how to use it. I don't know. It could be a blessing, or it could be not. But the thing is, Notion's free. You give me $25 or $50 and you got a business tool ready to go. But I don't know.
Yeah, there's some moving parts. You'll figure it out. Yeah.
I gotta think. Well, the thing I gotta figure out is if I want to do it. That's the figure out part, not how to do it. I know how to do it. I think I know how to do it. That's figure outable. Yeah.
Good problems to have.
Well,
when you're creative, that's what happens.
It may not be the best thing out there, but it's the cheapest and it gets the job done. You know what I mean? Or it could be like for the new person doing it, maybe you use it for the first year, or maybe, I don't know. What it can't do is some of these systems, they'll suck in messages. Like you can say, look at Facebook Messenger, look at my email, look at WhatsApp, and it'll suck them all in. And then you can respond in the tool, and the tool will push it all out. Like, that's pretty sophisticated. My shit don't do that. My stuff will keep track of what you promised, when it's due, what the product is, tracking, little things like that you need to keep track of. It does a great job doing that, but there's some other, those tools that suck in all the stuff, they're $45 a month,
Yeah.
If you want to not pay $45 a month and then send messages through Facebook Messenger, like, is that a hard lift? Not for me. But I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it'd have to be different hours too than your regular job too, right? So gotta balance everything,
Everything needs balance, but hopefully I could say, like, here's my tool for tracking the business. You pay for the tool and you get like one 15-minute Zoom session with me, and then after that you're on your own, or kind of put some level of barrier there, because I can't do tech support for, like, what if 10 people buy it and I get 10 questions I just have to put some sort of, I don't know. This is the thing I got to figure out.
Yeah.
Very the thing about business is, it's saying no. Saying no is the majority of being in business. It's not saying yes. Saying yes is easy. It's when to say no.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know who's great at saying no?
Oh,
Apple.
Apple.
Apple rejects. Apple says no more than any other company. But when they do say yes, they try and dominate the market. Yeah. So anyway.
Like I said, good problems to have.
Yeah. That's why I didn't run for state senate.
Uh-oh. What is that? Is that a Ventrini?
I think so. Yeah.
He's probably like, SOS, I've popped.
Oh, that's nice. Did he send the brick brick sidewalk.
Yeah, he's outside. He left already. That's good.
Yeah, he's
50 pounds heavier, probably.
he's taking it from his wheelbarrow. Someone's wheeling him around.
Yeah.
That's nice.
What a gaucho following behind him, trying to give him more meat.
Well, that then you got money when you have your personal gaucho walking, 4 paces behind you.
Yeah.
Medium rare, Mr. Haas? Bring it.
Yeah.
We've been on an hour. How you holding up?
I'm okay. Yeah. Yeah, pretty good. How you doing, Laura?
I'm getting a little tired.
Yeah.
My food is kicking in.
Yeah.
I have a busy night of petting my puppies and falling asleep.
Yeah, it's funny, like you said, only the people from the UK showed up, or out of the country.
Everyone else is comatose. I'm
Yeah.
barely alive.
Yeah, did you have a lot to? You had a lot to eat?
Coffee today. Yeah, I had a lot to eat. I had turkey and ham and all the fixins and too much dessert. And no one left hungry. That's for sure.
Back in the days when I was dating Stuart, it was like I would eat dinner at my mom's house, and then I'd go to his house, but he would be later on at night. So I had like 2 big turkey, two
big dinners,
every day.
yeah.
It's like, oh my God. Thank God I was younger at that time and I could eat all that. I was in my 30s. I was like, yeah, I could do it. Now I couldn't.
Yeah.
Someone popped in. They were doing 3 Thanksgivings. We were one of 3 on the
Oh
tour.
my God.
Oh my God.
And I think they said they end with it's like a big Friendsgiving, and it's 20 people, and they have custom T-shirts they make. They just carry on all night. I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah, Laura was telling me that. She was like, that we used to have a bunch of friends over and stay up till 3 a.m. She was like, she can do that now.
oh,
Yeah.
Did I tell you what we used to do? I shouldn't say this. All right, this is going to be an epic story. probably one to leave on a high note afterwards. It's going to be so epic, but way back when we were younger, maybe like 25, 24, a couple years after being 21, what we would do is we all figured out, okay, because Thanksgiving you eat around 1, and you're over in the in early evening. Well, some places were open, and there was a club, a bar/club that was open Thanksgiving evening, and we're like, okay, here's the plan. There's 4 of us, 4 guys. We're like, what we're gonna do? We're gonna go to our family's houses. We're gonna have Thanksgiving, and then we're gonna meet at the club in the evening. And we did, and they had $2 well drinks.
Oh, wow.
Drink.
Yeah. You got messed up, boy.
And we knew the waitress, and pretty well. She knew us. We knew anyway. And we were like, okay, here's what we want. Okay, like every time he's like, you never take our order. Okay, I'm drinking whiskey and Coke. This guy's drinking whiskey and Coke. This guy's drinking vodka and cranberry. This guy's drinking whatever. That's our order for the whole night. They're like, don't even take our order. When you go to other tables and you take their order, you put our order in automatically. And then when you go to serve them, you just drop them off at us.
Oh.
And so they're like, that's what we want. And we got so stinking drunk. We were almost blood alcohol to the emergency room. Rocked out of our gourds. It was the best thing ever because she just kept coming, and there's $2 things kept adding to the bill, and we gave her a big fat tip at the end of the night, called ourselves cabs, rolled home, and then somehow got cabs in the morning and got our cars and drove.
Oh my God.
And it was a full club too, and like we weren't dancing, we weren't picking up chicks, we're on a mission.
Just
we're at the table and we're drinking. It was Thanksgiving evening, and we just got hammered. It was the best.
I could be a fly on the wall to see you do that. That'd be funny.
Dude, yeah. I should tell you this. My one buddy, Joe, he's the one that watches all of my shows in the morning, but never ever comments unless I talk about the Marine Corps.
Oh, you mentioned him before in your morning show.
He has a VHS videotape of all our old parties, because we had a camcorder which recorded to the full size.
Yeah, I remember those.
VHS, and I had multiple VHS recorders, and I dubbed them all down into one. And this tape vanished because it was at my friend's house. I wanted that tape, and we looked through his whole catalog. It wasn't there. Here it was at Joe's. It was, we were like at another friend's house looking for it. It was at Joe's house. He gave me I have the tape in my office.
Make a copy of it. Digitize it.
Well, I want to send it out to a professional to do it, because since it's so old, sometimes they say when it plays, it'll play just fine, but then all of the magnetic stuff will flake off as soon as it hits the head, because the
Is
plastic,
it really that delicate?
Yeah. They have a shelf life, and that's the way that black plastic, that black magnetic stuff will flake off, because a VHS goes.
Yeah, I used to repair the machines.
80-degree turns. It's a pretty violent, angle, and so a lot of times what they'll do is they'll run it through and they'll record it digitally, and then it's ruined after it leaves the playhead. So you only have that one opportunity. Now I don't know if it's like that or not.
Yeah,
so
but you don't want to take a chance, right? Yeah.
And what they'll probably do is they'll probably have to start recording exactly where it's, because it's not rewound. They should probably record exactly where it is till the end, and then try and rewind it, and then catch the beginning.
My God!
I remember the parties we were at that we put that up, and
wow.
Let's just say there's going to have to be some blurs.
Big old censored squares dancing around. Yeah.
The footage will have to carefully be reviewed before it's allowed to go public, because some of the things were not fit for public consumption.
Yeah.
We had big parties. We were doing it, and I think one of it is our epic Halloween party we threw. Epic Halloween party. It was so epic that the local club didn't know why no one was at his club. And then he actually showed up because he was he's a friend of ours, and he caught word that we were having a party, and he did eventually show up after 2 a.m. when his club closed. And he's like, I just have to find out what the hell's going on. Where's all my customers? We were just anyway.
It's a great feeling, right? Great feeling. I know.
At this party, we had these two girls were there, and one was dressed as a playing card. I don't know why I remember that. That's not really red. Anyway, and she was drinking our custom punch that we made, which was very, very alcoholic. Very, very. I tried to tell her, I was like, you have to be careful. This stuff will sneak up on you. You won't think you're drunk, but when you stand up, just, kind of be prepared, because you might get a little wobbly legs. She goes, don't you tell me how to drink. I know how to drink. How dare you? I'm like, all right, bitch. All right, just chill. Sure enough, and I think this is on video. I'm going to have to see. she was drinking our punch, and she was on a lawn chair, and we were in the shed because it was a big cement floor shed. She stood up off her lawn chair. She took one step forward, and she fell flat on her face. She didn't even put her hands out to stop herself. She didn't even do that. And I was there, and I was like, "Told you so."
That's funny.
I tell you what, man, this drink we had was smooth. It did not taste like it had anything in it because we used cheap. What was it? It was Viborova vodka, and I think it was
Viborova.
Yeah, I think it was Polish vodka. It was like $14 a bottle back. In 97 or something like that. It was, and we put several bottles of that. We made it in a 5-gallon pickle bucket. And we put strawberry cranberry juice in it. We put 7-Up, not Sprite, 7-Up, and then we put this cheap ass Polish vodka in it, and we stirred it up, and it was shit ton of it. And it didn't taste like it had alcohol in it at all. You could glug, but you were drinking like probably 4 shots a cup, and it didn't taste like
Yeah. We used to make what we call jungle juice. Sounds similar. Jungle juice parties.
Yeah.
Sounds very similar. Yeah. You okay, Laura?
Yeah, I just got cough.
We had this is the last thing. We had because the guys I hung out with, we were pretty hardcore, and one of the things we didn't like was like the hoity-toity side of anything. And the big rave for people that were a little bit older than us at the time was wine and cheese parties. Okay,
cheese party.
We wanted nothing to do with that crap. So I threw a wine and cheese party, but it was Ritz crackers, aerosol cheese, and Mad Dog 2020 quote unquote wine. And the whole rule was no beer. You could drink hard liquor or the cheap ass Mad Dog 2020, which is technically supposed to be wine, but there ain't a grape in the thing. And I advertised it as the wine and cheese party, and we got
sure.
But that was like when we were younger, and I don't know what age we were. My cousin used to give us drinks, and they called them woo-woos.
Yeah, they still had woo-woos.
So my mother says, could you stop giving the girls woo-woos because they're starting to act like woo-woos? And we were having too many. So there was like a limit.
Yeah.
Like, no.
What exactly was it, Laura?
I guess I don't know.
Some kind of mixed drink.
Yeah, it's a mixed drink, but I don't know what was in it.
Yeah.
Was it soda or juice, or can't you remember?
I can't remember. But I know it was cranberry juice or something. I don't know what the alcohol was.
Remember back in the day, everybody was like, "Yeah, let's order woohoos." They were very popular in the 80s, at least near us. Yeah. Or kamikazes, brain hemorrhages.
One time the drink list fell into our hands at this other club, and everyone got dinner, but I didn't get dinner. And then we all started just picking stuff off this list. It was like tarantula. A lot of people did like the brain, where they had a couple different alcohols, and it would curdle up. It would look like a brain.
Yeah,
it would drink
I've had that. Nasty.
Bloody, some shot with red stuff in it looked like blood. Blow jobs, that was pretty low alcohol, and Flamin' Dr. Peppers, which love me some Flamin' Dr.
Car bombs, right?
Yeah. There's no fire with those, which is kind of sucky, but and that has that darker beer, which I could give or take, but yeah. And we just proceeded to get racked. They threw me in a cab. they threw a whole bunch of money at the cab driver to just make sure he gets home, and then they left me to my own device in the cab. Back in the day. Back in the day.
At the VFW, they kept offering me drinks. I was like, no, I don't drink alcohol. I don't. Not that I won't have one, but especially if I'm working, I'm like, no, I'm not. Yeah.
It's probably a good call. Good call.
Well, she was telling me the last people who installed the cameras that they did have was a member of the club, and they wouldn't give them the password and all this other stuff, and the job was half done. It took months to get done because the guy would start drinking, and he wouldn't finish what he was doing. I was like, you're not gonna have any of those problems with me. Don't worry. Maybe back in the day, but not now. Yeah. Yep.
Well, you want to put a wrap on this show?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on Thanksgiving. You always
I like these impromptu shows, semi-impromptu shows.
Yeah. You always show up, man. I don't know if you saw the thumbnail. I had a question mark over you.
I know. I saw it. I was going to yell at you, pretend to yell at you, but I'm like, no. I can't.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure, so I put it out there.
I can dig it.
But you always show up. So far, anyway.
We both had a great Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was fun. You made it a lot better, too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hey. Right back at you. It's a good end of the night.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you Saturday.
Probably see you Saturday.
Night.
Right? Sounds good.
Night.